A story of spring and flowers. Chapter 1, The Town and the Friends. This is a town. The name of the town is Sakura Town. It is a small town. It is a quiet town. In Sakura Town, there are many houses. The houses are small. There are many trees in the town. The trees are big and small. There is a park in Sakura Town. The park is very big and very beautiful. In the park, there are many, many trees. These trees are special. They are cherry trees. In Japanese, they are called Sakura trees. That is the name of the town, Sakura Town. A boy lives in Sakura Town. His name is Ken. Ken is 10 years old. He has black hair. He has brown eyes. Ken is a happy boy. He likes to play. He likes to run. He likes to read books. A girl lives in Sakura Town. Her name is Yuki. Yuki is 10 years old. She has long, black hair. She has brown eyes. Yuki is a happy girl. She likes to draw pictures. She likes to sing songs. She likes to walk in the park. Ken and Yuki are friends. They are good friends. They live in the same town. They go to the same school. They play together every day. Ken likes Yuki. Yuki likes Ken. They are happy together. Today is Monday. Ken and Yuki are not at school. It is winter. It is cold. The sky is gray. There is no sun. The trees in Sakura Town are bare. They have no leaves. They have no flowers. The cherry trees in the park are bare. They look sad. The branches are brown. The park is quiet. Ken is in his house. He looks out the window. He sees the gray sky. He sees the bare trees. He feels a little sad. I want spring, Ken says. I want sun. I want flowers. Yuki is in her house. She looks out the window. She sees the cold street. She sees the brown branches of the trees. She feels a little bored. I want to see the pink flowers, Yuki says. I want to walk in the beautiful park. Winter is long. Winter is cold. Ken and Yuki wait. The town waits. The trees wait. Everyone in Sakura Town waits for spring. They wait for the sun. They wait for the cherry blossoms. Chapter 2, A Small Change. 1 week passes. 2 weeks pass. A month passes. Winter is still here. It is still cold. Ken and Yuki play inside. They play games. They read books. They draw pictures. It is warm in the house. It is cold outside. One day, Ken wakes up. He looks out the window. Something is different. What is it? The sun is in the sky. It is a small sun. It is a weak sun. But it is the sun. The sky is not gray. The sky is blue. A light blue. Ken feels happy. He puts on his coat. He puts on his hat. He goes outside. The air is still cold. But it is not very cold. It is a little warmer. Ken goes to Yuki's house. He knocks on the door. Knock. Knock. Yuki opens the door. She sees Ken. She sees the sun. She smiles. Ken, the sun is here, she says. Yes, says Ken. Let's go to the park. Okay, says Yuki. She puts on her coat. She puts on her scarf. They are ready. Ken and Yuki walk to the park. They walk together. They talk. They laugh. They are happy to be outside. They are happy to see the sun. The park is still quiet. The trees are still bare. The branches are still brown. But the park looks different with the sun. It looks a little brighter. It looks a little happier. They walk to a big cherry tree. It is their favorite tree. It is very old. Its branches are long and strong. Yuki looks at the branch. She looks very close. Ken, look, she says. She points to the branch. Ken looks. He looks very close. On the brown branch, there is something very small. It is a tiny bump. It is a bud. It is a flower bud. It is very, very small. It is hard to see. A bud, Ken says. He is very excited. It is the first one, Yuki says. She is very excited too. They look at the bud. It is so small. It is a promise. It is a promise of spring. It is a promise of flowers. They look at other branches. They look at other trees. They do not see other buds. Only one bud on their favorite tree. Ken and Yuki are very happy. They are not sad or bored now. They are hopeful. Spring is coming. They know it. The small bud tells them. They stay in the park for a long time. They walk. They run a little. The sun shines. It is a good day. It is a happy day. It is the day of the first bud. Chapter 3, Waiting and Watching. Every day, Ken and Yuki go to the park. They go after school. They go to their favorite cherry tree. They look at the bud. The bud is still small. It does not change much. But it is there. It is their secret. Hello, bud, Yuki says every day. Grow big, Ken says every day. 1 week later, they go to the park. They look at the tree. They see their bud. It is a little bigger. Just a little. Then, Ken looks at another branch. Yuki, look, he shouts. Yuki looks. On another branch, there is another bud, and another, and another. There are many small buds now, not just on their favorite tree. They walk to another tree. Yes, buds are here too. And another tree. More buds. The cherry trees in the park are waking up. They are very slow, but they are waking up. The weather is warmer now. The sun comes out more often. The days are a little longer. Ken and Yuki are not the only ones in the park now. Other people from Sakura Town are in the park too. An old man walks his dog. A mother pushes a baby in a stroller. Two old women sit on a bench and talk. Everyone looks at the trees. Everyone smiles. They see the small buds. They know what it means. Spring is near, the old man says to Ken and Yuki. Yes, they say together. They feel a connection to everyone in the park. They all share the same hope. They all wait for the same beautiful thing. Ken and Yuki make a chart. They draw their favorite tree. Every day, they draw the new buds they see. Their chart has many, many dots. Each dot is a bud. Each dot is a promise. They watch the buds every day. For 1 week. For 2 weeks. The buds grow. They get bigger. They get fatter. They are not just brown bumps now. You can see a little bit of green, and maybe, if you look very, very close, a tiny, tiny bit of pink. The air feels different. It smells fresh. It smells like earth and new plants. The birds are singing in the trees, louder than before. The whole town feels like it is holding its breath, waiting, watching, hoping. Soon, Yuki whispers to Ken as they look at a fat, pinkish bud. Very soon, Ken whispers back. Chapter 4, The First Flower. It is Saturday. No school. Ken and Yuki meet in the morning. Let's go to the park, says Ken. Yes, let's go, says Yuki. The sun is bright today. The sky is a beautiful, clear blue. A gentle wind blows. It is a perfect spring day. They walk into the park. The park is full of people. Everyone is smiling. Everyone is looking up at the trees. Ken and Yuki run to their favorite tree. They look up at the branches. The branches are full of fat, pink buds. And then, they see it. On a low branch, right in front of them, one bud is open. It is a flower. It is the first flower. The flower is small and delicate. It has 5 petals. The petals are a soft, light pink color. In the center, there is a touch of yellow. It is perfect. It is beautiful. Yuki touches the petal very gently with her finger. It's so soft, she says. Ken leans in to smell it. It does not have a strong smell. It is a light, sweet, fresh smell. The smell of spring. They stand and look at the single flower for a long time. It is like a star on the brown branch. Other people see the flower too. They stop and look. Ah, the first one, a woman says. How lovely, says another man. Ken and Yuki feel so proud. It is not their flower. It is not their tree. But they watched it every day. They waited for it. It feels special to them. They look at the other trees. They see another open flower on a different tree. And another one over there. It is like a secret whisper spreading through the park. Spring is not coming. Spring is here. Ken and Yuki are so happy they could dance. They do a little dance. They spin around under the tree. The flowers are here. The flowers are here. They sing. They spend the whole day in the park. They find 5 open flowers in total. Only 5 in a park with hundreds of trees. But 5 is enough. It is the beginning. When they go home, the picture of the small pink flower is in their minds. It is the most beautiful thing they have ever seen. That night, Ken dreams of pink flowers. That night, Yuki dreams of walking under pink trees. The waiting is over. The magic has begun. Chapter 5, A Sea of Pink. 3 days pass. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Every day after school, Ken and Yuki go to the park. Every day, there is a big change. On Monday, there are not 5 flowers. There are 50 flowers. Little spots of pink on the trees. On Tuesday, there are not 50 flowers. There are hundreds of flowers. The branches start to look pink. On Wednesday, Ken and Yuki walk towards the park. From far away, they see something different. The park does not look brown and green. It looks pink. They start to run. They are so excited. They enter the park. They stop. They look. They cannot speak. It is like a dream. The cherry trees are full of flowers. Almost every bud is open. The trees are not brown. They are pink and white. The park is a sea of pink. Above them, the sky is blue. Around them, the world is pink. Flowers everywhere. Big clouds of pink flowers on every tree. Wow, Ken says. It is the only word he can say. It's beautiful. Yuki says. Her eyes are wide. The park is full of people, families with blankets on the grass, old couples walking slowly, hand in hand, children running and laughing. Everyone is happy. The air is filled with happy sounds and the sweet, gentle smell of blossoms. People call this Mankei. It means full bloom. It is the best time to see the cherry blossoms. It only lasts for a few days. Ken and Yuki walk under the trees. The flowers are like a roof above their heads. The sunlight comes through the petals. It makes the light soft and pink. They find their favorite tree. It is covered in thousands of blossoms. They sit under it. They look up. They see layers and layers of pink petals against the blue sky. A small petal falls. It lands on Yuki's nose. She laughs. Another petal falls. It lands in Ken's hair. He laughs. They lie on the grass. They look up at the pink clouds. I want to stay here forever, Yuki says. Me too, says Ken. They don't need to play games. They don't need to run. It is enough just to be here, to see this beauty. Yuki takes out a sketchbook. She tries to draw the flowers, but there are too many. She draws a big pink cloud instead. Ken has a book, but he doesn't read it. He just looks. He watches the people. He watches the flowers. He feels a deep sense of peace. This is the gift of Sakura Town. This is the magic of spring. A world made of pink and happiness. They feel lucky. They feel so lucky to live here. They know they will remember this day for a long, long time. Chapter 6, The Festival. The weekend comes. It is the time of Mankei, the full bloom. This weekend is special. It is the time for the Sakura Festival. In the evening, Ken and Yuki go to the park with their families. The park is different at night. Paper lanterns hang from the trees. The lanterns are red and white. They have a soft, warm light inside. The light shines on the cherry blossoms. The pink flowers look magical in the soft light. The park is very crowded. Everyone from Sakura Town is here. The air is full of music and happy voices. There is a special feeling in the air, a feeling of celebration. There are many small stalls. They sell food. The smell is delicious. There is yakisoba, which is fried noodles. There are takoyaki, which are small balls with octopus inside. There is candy floss, which is like a sweet pink cloud. Ken's father buys them yakisoba. They eat it from a paper plate with chopsticks. It is hot and very tasty. Yuki's mother buys them candy floss. It is as pink as the blossoms. It is very sweet. It melts in their mouths. They walk through the festival. They see their school friends. They wave and say hello. The flowers are beautiful, their friends say. Yes, and the food is good, Ken replies. There is a stage in the middle of the park. A woman is playing a koto, a traditional Japanese instrument. The music is slow and beautiful. It floats through the air like the cherry petals. Later, a group of people plays the taiko drums. The drums are very big. The sound is loud and powerful. Boom, boom, boom. The sound goes through your whole body. Ken and Yuki feel the rhythm. It is exciting. They walk to a quiet part of the park, near the river. They sit on a bench. They can still hear the music from the festival. They can see the lanterns in the trees. They look at the blossoms above them. In the lantern light, they look like they are glowing. I love the festival, Yuki says. I love the drums, Ken says. And the yakisoba. Yuki laughs. Yes, and the yakisoba. They are quiet for a moment. They just listen and watch. The moon is in the sky. It is a big, full moon. It shines down on the park, on the river, on the pink flowers. It is a perfect night. The town is celebrating. They are celebrating the beauty of the flowers. They are celebrating spring. They are celebrating being together. Ken and Yuki feel part of something big and wonderful. They are part of Sakura Town. They are part of the festival. They are part of this beautiful, fleeting moment. They feel happy and content. Chapter 7, Pink Snow. The festival is over. A few days pass. The flowers are still beautiful. The trees are still big clouds of pink. But today, something is different. The wind is strong. Whoosh, goes the wind. It blows through the trees. Ken and Yuki are in the park. They stand under their favorite tree. The wind blows. And then it begins. One petal flies from a flower. Then another. Then 10. Then 100. Then thousands. The air is filled with pink petals. They dance in the wind. They swirl and spin. They float down to the ground. It's snowing. Yuki shouts. But it is not cold snow. It is pink snow. It is Sakura Fubuki, a cherry blossom blizzard. Petals land in their hair, on their clothes, on their faces. They stick to their eyelashes. Ken and Yuki laugh. They open their mouths and try to catch the petals. They spin around with their arms out wide. The petals dance around them. It feels like they are in the middle of a pink tornado. The ground is no longer green. It is covered in a carpet of pink petals. When they walk, their feet make soft sounds in the petals. Swish, swish. They look at the trees. The trees are still pink, but a little less full. You can see more of the blue sky through the branches now. There is a feeling of beauty, but also a little bit of sadness. The flowers are falling. The most beautiful time is ending. Ken and Yuki lie down on the pink carpet of petals. They make petal angels. They move their arms and legs, like making snow angels. They laugh when they stand up. They are covered in pink. They watch the petals fall for a long time. It is mesmerizing. It is beautiful and sad at the same time. The petals are a reminder. Beauty does not last forever. The mankei is short. That is why it is so special. People in Japan call this mono no oe. It is a gentle sadness for things that pass away. Ken understands this feeling. He feels happy to see the pink snow, but he also feels a little sad that the flowers are leaving. Yuki understands too. She picks up a single petal. She holds it in her hand. It is so small, so delicate. Goodbye, little flower, she whispers. They know the pink clouds will be gone soon, but they are not too sad. They saw the full bloom. They saw the festival, and now, they see the beautiful dance of the falling petals. Every part of the sakura season is special. Every part is a gift. Chapter 8, The River of Flowers. The next day, the wind is gone. The air is still. Many petals are on the ground. The trees look thinner now. More green leaves are starting to show. Ken and Yuki go to the park. They walk to the river. The river flows through the edge of the park. There is a small, red bridge over the river. They stand on the bridge and look down. The river is not brown or blue. The river is pink. The petals from the sakura fubuki fell into the water. Now, they float on the surface. Thousands and thousands of petals. They move slowly with the water. The whole river looks like a long, pink scarf. Look at that, Ken says, amazed. A river of petals? Yuki says, it's a flower river. They watch the petals drift by. They move together, like a slow, pink parade. Some petals get stuck near the edge. They make little pink islands. Some petals spin in small circles. They walk down from the bridge. They sit on the bank of the river. Yuki puts her hand in the water. The water is cool. Pink petals stick to her fingers. She holds them up. They look like tiny, wet jewels. Ken finds a big leaf. He puts it in the water. It is a boat. He puts a few sakura petals on the leaf. This is your boat, little petals, he says. Have a good trip. The leaf boat floats away, carrying its pink passengers down the river. Ken and Yuki watch it until it is very small. They make more boats. They use leaves and pieces of bark. They have a small fleet of petal boats. They race their boats. Yuki's boat is faster. Ken's boat spins in a circle. They laugh. It is quiet by the river. It is peaceful. They listen to the sound of the water. They watch the endless stream of pink. This is the final stage of the cherry blossoms. First, the buds. Then, the first flower. Then, the full bloom. Then, the pink snow. And now, the flower river. It is like the flowers are saying their last goodbye. They are floating away, going on a new journey. Ken thinks about the journey of the flowers. They come for a short time. They make the world beautiful. They make everyone happy. Then they leave. But they leave behind a beautiful memory. Yuki thinks about next year. Will they come back next year? She asks. Yes, says Ken. They always come back. And we will wait for them? Yes, Ken says with a smile. We will wait for them. Together. They sit by the river for a long time, watching the pink petals float away, until the sun starts to go down and it is time to go home. Chapter 9, Green Leaves. A week has passed since the great petal fall. Ken and Yuki walk into the park. It looks like a different park. The pink is gone. The trees are not bare and brown. They are not covered in pink clouds. Now, the trees are green. Small, fresh, green leaves have grown on all the branches. The trees look full of life. It is a different kind of life. A green, fresh life. A few pink petals are still on the ground, mixed with the grass. But most are gone. The wind and the rain have washed them away. The park is green and shady now. The sun shines through the leaves, making patterns of light on the ground. It's so green, Yuki says. She sounds a little surprised. Yes, says Ken. The pink is all gone. They walk to their favorite tree. It is a big, strong, green tree now. It is hard to believe that just 1 week ago, it was a cloud of pink blossoms. They sit under the tree. It is cool in the shade of the leaves. It feels strange. They were so used to the pink. The green feels new. Do you miss the pink? Yuki asks. Ken thinks for a moment. Yes, he says. But the green is nice too. It's peaceful. Yuki agrees. The pink was exciting and magical. The green is calm and quiet. The park is not as crowded now. The festival is over. The big Mankey crowds are gone. There are just a few people walking, enjoying the quiet green park. Yuki takes out a sketchbook. On one page, she has her drawing of the big pink cloud. On a new page, she starts to draw the tree as it is now. She draws the strong trunk, the many branches, and the thousands of small, green leaves. Ken watches her draw. It's still a beautiful tree, he says. Yes, it is, she replies. Just a different kind of beautiful. They see the seasons change right in front of them. Winter was the time for waiting. Spring was the time for pink magic. Now, summer is coming. Summer will be the time for green and sun and playing outside for a long, long time. They remember the first bud. It seems so long ago. They remember the first flower. They remember the sea of pink and the festival. They remember the pink snow on the river of flowers. It was a wonderful time. It was a beautiful memory. Now, it is a new time. The time of green leaves. And that is okay. They lie on the grass and look up at the green leaves against the blue sky. The birds are singing. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves. It is a soft, soothing sound. Shush, shush. They feel happy. Not the excited happiness of the blossoms, but a quiet, content happiness. They are together. The park is beautiful, and they know a secret. They know that inside this green tree, it is already preparing for next year. Next year, the magic will come again. You just have to wait. Chapter 10, A Promise for Next Year. The school year is ending. Summer is almost here. The days are long and warm. The park is a world of green. The cherry trees give a lot of shade. It is a good place to be on a hot day. Ken and Yuki are in the park. They are sitting under their favorite tree. The tree's leaves are big and dark green now. They have a small box. Inside the box are treasures. Yuki opens the box. Inside, there is a small, dried petal. It was from the first flower they saw. Yuki saved it. There is a picture. It is a photo Ken's father took at the festival. Ken and Yuki are standing under the lanterns, eating candy floss, and smiling. There is a drawing from Yuki's sketchbook. It is her drawing of the tree in full bloom, a big pink cloud. There is a small, smooth, gray stone from the riverbank where they watched the Petal River. These are their memories of the Sakura season. It was the best spring, Yuki says, looking at the treasures. Yes, it was, Ken agrees. They talk about it all. Do you remember the first tiny bud? Ken asks. Yes, we were so excited, Yuki says. And the festival food. And the taiko drums. And the pink snow. And our petal boats. They laugh as they remember everything. It feels good to remember. The memories are as beautiful as the flowers. They put the treasures back in the box. They will keep the box in a safe place. They look at the green tree. It is strong and healthy. It is getting ready for the long, hot summer. Then it will get ready for the cool autumn. Then, the cold winter. And then, spring again. Next year, Ken says, we will do it all again. We will watch for the first bud, says Yuki. We will see the first flower. We will have a picnic under the full bloom. We will eat yakisoba at the festival. We will dance in the pink snow. We will make boats for the Petal River. It is a promise between two good friends. A promise to share the beauty again. They know that time passes. Seasons change, but some things come back. The sun comes back after the rain. Spring comes back after winter. And the cherry blossoms will come back to Sakura Town. Ken and Yuki stand up. They put their hands on the trunk of the big tree. The bark is rough and old. They can feel how strong it is. Thank you, tree, Yuki whispers. See you next year, Ken says. They are not sad that it is over. They are happy that it happened. And they are happy and hopeful for the future. They walk out of the park, hand in hand, into the warm summer sun. They have their memories in a box, and a promise in their hearts. And for Ken and Yuki, that is everything.